Good morning everyone, this is Jas Mohammad Khan and I welcome you in today's segment. In today's segment student we will discuss the important part of the flowering plants and it is stem student. Stem is the important part of the plant student. With the help of this it conducts the water and minerals. Means water and minerals are transported from one part to another with the help of stem student. With this, it also transports food from one part to another, like the leaves synthesize the food with the help of photosynthesis, and that food is transported via leaves to different part of the plants with the help of stem student. And this important part is found in all the plant student. And in the flowering plants, if we categorize the flowering plants, then we can categorize them into three groups student: herbs, shrubs and trees. Herbs have green and tender stem and shrubs have woody and tender stem. But those stems that are found in the shrubs that have the many branches, and the examples of this is student rose. Rose is an example of shrub, and another trees have the thick and woody stem student. So stem morphology is different according to plant, means it is different according to herbs, shrubs and trees. Now this important part is developed from which part of the seed student or which part of the germinating seed? It is plumule. Plumule is developed, means it is one seed, dicot seed student, and in this you can observe this part is known as plumule, and this plumule is developed into stem. And stem bears the different parts of the plant like fruits, leaves, branches, birds. All these parts are found inside the stem. And with this part means the plumule is developed into future shoot or stem, and it helps the plant in the growth student, and the plants grow towards the sunlight with the help of stem, because the stem apical part have the meristematic tissue, and those meristematic tissue have the cell division, and due to that cell division those cells grow towards the sunlight, and in this one phytohormone help them. It is auxin hormone student. Auxin hormone. So which type of movement they have? They have phototropic movement, means they grow, means the stem grow towards the sunlight, and this growth is known as phototropism, means it grows towards the sunlight, and with the help of which hormone student? It is auxin hormone. And which type of tissue help them in the growth? It is meristematic tissue. Now we come on the other function of the stem. Stem helps the plant in the conduction of water and mineral. Water and mineral is conducted with the help of stem. With this it helps in the transportation of food, means the food is transported from one part to another with the help of stem. Next important characteristic that the stem has student, it bears the different parts of the plant like the leaves, branches, fruits, flower, birds. All these parts are found in the stem. With this it has nodes and internodes. With the help of the nodes, the leaves or the branches are produced from the stem. Like I have drawn one stem here, student, and in this one leaves is grown here. So this part, this margin line part, this point is known as node, and this margin line is known as internodes. So from these parts they grow the buds or the different branches or the leaves they grow. Now we come on the next. It helps in the growth, means the plants grow with the help of stem, student, and they grow towards the sunlight. But there are some stems are found under the ground, student, especially the ginger, turmeric, jamaican. They are found inside the ground. And which type of tropism they have? They have geotropism, in which they grow towards the ground, student. With this, they help in the storage of food and water. Food and water is stored inside the stem, student, and its best example is sugar cane. And in the sugar cane, what is stored? It is sugar. Sugar means food. With this, water is also stored. So it stores, means the stem stores in the food and water. Food and water is stored inside the stem. With this, it also help the plant. Means there are some plants like the climbers. Those climber plants have one sportive structure, student, and that sportive structure is known as tendril. So that tendril is also developed or modified with the help of stem. Or tendril is the modified stem, student. Like this, there are some plants have the spines or thorns they have, like the desert plants, means the plants that are found in the desert. So those plants, thorn or spines are modified by the stem, and they protect them, means those thorns protect those plants from the animals. It is their adaptive feature, student. With this, there are some plants, student. Some plants, some flowering plants are reproduced with the help of stem, student. When the stem are breed inside the soil, then those stems have the particular buds or the nodes, and from the nodes the new plants are developed. Especially in the case of sugarcane, student, rose, like this potato is also developed with the help of stem. Like this, the ginger, turmeric, they are developed from their stem, or they can reproduce by the stem. So we can say that the stem also help the plant in the reproduction, from which the new plant can be reproduced. So these are the important functions of the stem. In our next segment, we will discuss about the leaf, student. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.